All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. It's interesting to see this because some of these teachers, instead of doing their job, teaching our children, are passing their agenda. There is an issue with teachers nowadays. Really is crazy. And the thing about this is that it's interesting because they have just a strong belief on telling you children who to sleep with. Like we care. Imagine if you walk around all day long telling people who you sleep with. That is your business. Keep it to yourself. Our children don't need to know who you sleep with. If you're a girl and you sleep with a girl, why are you telling our children? Can't you just do it and not tell our children? No. The answer is no, because the purpose here is to push their agenda. And you're going to see this teacher right here. By the way, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But you got a teacher getting emotional. She is emotional. She is crying because finally she told sixth graders that she sleep with a girl. She came out. It was very important for her to tell our children what she does on her private time. It's interesting because, again, I find it interesting because as I go through life, I'm 40 years old. I don't go through life explaining to children who I sleep with. Happily married, love my wife, but I don't just walk around and tell children I sleep with my wife. I mean, that's just not something that normal people do. But this teacher and many other have the strong feeling of sharing who they sleep with to our children. It's interesting. Really interesting, crazy stuff going on. Let's watch it.
So I just came out to my students. I've been wanting to do this for the past 2 years.
Really?
Sorry, I'm like so emotional. And I just haven't had the courage to do it out of fear of just judgment, mostly from their parents.
Imagine if you walk around going like, so, you know, is I just slept with my wife. I'm so emotional and I had to tell you. And judgment from the parents. You're going to receive judgment. You are going to, because it's not your job to tell like children who you sleep with. You're going to get some hate from the parents. And the parents are going to be justified. When I say hate, it's not because you sleep with a girl. I mean that you're going to get some feedback from the parents because it's not your job. You don't need to tell our children that you sleep with a girl. You could tell our children that 2 plus 2 is 4. You could tell our children that 8 minus 2 is 6. You could tell our children history. You could tell our children how the independence came. What is the U.S. Constitution? You sleeping with a girl, keep it to yourself. It's not for our children. You could tell your friends. If you have friends that share common belief, you could share that with your friend. Friends shares information. Our children are different. It's not your job to tell our children who you sleep with. And that's why you're going to get a little bit of feedback from parents. Excuse me, parents. So let's continue to watch this because this is very emotional. Very, very emotional.
But I had these kids in 4th grade and now I
Fourth
have them in
grade.
6th, and I'm sending them to
Sixth?
middle school, and I love these kids so much and I trust them, and they
You love these children so much. So you got to tell these children that you sleep with a girl. Wow, man. These people are insane, dude. Just quite insane.
make me feel safe, and I know they love me, and it just felt right, and I did it, and it was so beautiful. They had so
Listen, people, this is just sick. I mean, this is just sick. These kids love me and it felt good and it felt great. That's something that type of conversation is a conversation that you probably see couples, adults. It felt great. And she made me feel so good. And when I saw her in my life, it was just so emotional. I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. And I proposed to her. I mean, it sounds so emotional. Something that you would tell a person that you going to marry or something like that. Not children. When you make the same statement to children, sounds a little bit crazy to me. But hey, when I make videos like this, I get attacked. Like, it's I'm just a hateful person. No. I just like for you to do your job and teach our children, and whoever you sleep with, keep it to yourself, because that's not something that anyone does. People that believe in a man and a woman should be married and have a relationship, you don't walk around telling sixth graders, I sleep with my wife. It's just not a kid's conversation. I thought we knew that. Not this teacher. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.